Hi everyone, my name's Cameron. In this video, I want to talk about the method I use in my devotional, The Lord's Prayer through the Psalms. And so what I do is something called scripture by scripture interpretation. The definition's pretty much in the name. You take one part of scripture, use it to interpret, and figure out the true significance of another part of scripture. So in my case, I use the Psalms to help interpret the Lord's Prayer and figure out the significance of the words that Jesus taught us to pray. And so the reason we do this is because the New Testament and the Lord's Prayer is not made in a vacuum. It's made in the context of 1,000+ years of history and theology in the Old Testament. So to understand what Jesus was telling us to say, and even what Jesus did, we have to understand what came before that and why this is so significant. And so this can go from obviously the Old Testament to the New Testament, like what I'm doing. It can go from the New Testament to the Old Testament, because God has continued to reveal himself throughout history, which allows us to interpret other things that have been said in the past. So we can understand more of what Moses has said, what Elijah and Samuel has said, and what the other prophets have said, because God has continued to reveal himself in history. And so the reason that I did all this is because I want to give you the skills to not just use scripture by scripture interpretation in my devotional, but in other parts of the Bible as well. Because this is something that I think we tend to miss out on. We tend to just want to nitpick things in the Bible without realizing there's a larger context that's going on. And so my hope is that you can take these skills that I've taught you in this devotional, and you can take that and apply it to other parts so that you can understand God's wisdom, understand God's grace and his love, and ultimately to get into a better relationship with God, because that's what we're all about, is to get into a better relationship with God. So again, I encourage everyone to check out my devotional at CameronHankins.com. Whether it's the free sample, the PDF copy, or the paperback copy, I encourage everyone to go check it out and tell your friends about it. See if that's something that they're interested in, and see if you can help them out. And so thank you so much for watching this short little video about scripture by scripture interpretation and why it's important. So if there's any other questions that I can answer, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.